Hello, everyone. Okay, this is a group effort. So if you can hear me, give me some thumbs up, okay? All right. Hello, Wendy from England, Delene from Idaho, Trans Grammy, my moderator and good friend, Bernadette, Mary from California, Bella Fanola from Wisconsin, Wendy from the Netherlands, G. Corber, hey, from South Carolina, Tess from Connecticut, hello. Okay, if you can hear me, give me a thumbs up, okay? If you know how to do the emoticon or some kind of a check mark sign, okay? Good, good, good. Thank you, Darby. Hi, Care Bear. Okay, now, just as we did last month, if we start lagging or having issues, give me some thumbs down, okay? So I know. Hi, Dee. Hi, Wendy. Texas tornado, loud and clear, good. Okay, well, it's 2 o'clock and we have 61 people present at the moment. But as we know, the universe doesn't recognize time as we do. So if you are viewing this after the fact or later, just send your intention back to join us. Ultimately, this meditation time will have hundreds, if not thousands, of souls combining their energy. And what we do in love and light always. Hi, Julie from England. Okay. Yes, love and light to all. Okay, we're going to start. And as you know, the focus for this meditation today is on justice. Justice is different than revenge. Revenge, you make someone pay for something, but you kind of decide how that will unfold, what it will look like. And people can get too caught up in their emotions and wanting vengeance. So we don't want revenge to be kind of where we're at spiritually. As spiritually growing humans, we want to be seeking justice for humanity, for our world. And that means for beings and humans and whoever to be held accountable to recognized standards of behavior for their choices, for their actions, for their misdeeds. So we take ourselves out of choosing, making the punishment fit the crime. There are national standards, there are global standards, there are celestial standards of behavior, and there are consequences on all those levels when violations occur. So the purpose of our meditation today is how we would seek justice, how we long for it, and to some extent where we can celebrate it. So we're getting ready to start here. As always, we start off with protections, okay? Because we are making ourselves spiritually vulnerable during this meditation, so we want to be protected. Not just ourselves, but our intentions. Now, I want to clear up something that I saw last month in the chat. Someone had an issue with the fact that I used loving creator, saying that source was a higher energy. I view my loving creator as source. So as far as I'm concerned, if I say loving creator, I am referring to source, the source of all sources. We go right to the top, asking for our protection. And then if that protection is delegated further, that's out of our hands. That is our loving creator's decision. So we're seeking from source, our loving creator, that everyone who's joining in this meditation with good intent be protected from evil in any form before the meditation, during it, and beyond. That any positive intention that is stated or expressed in this meditation may never be used, converted, or transmuted to other purposes or evil, ever, for all time without end. That any negative energy directed at either those meditating or the content of our meditation be sent to source, our loving creator, for purification, or transmuted permanently and immediately with the help of source, our loving creator, to our love-filled intention and used for our meditative energy. Now, as we're going here, make sure you're sitting somewhere comfortable. Our meditations don't take that long that you'll get sleepy. So try to have your chakras aligned, be sitting up straight. Check your shoulders. That's a really good body check for tension. We don't need to be tense during this. Bring your shoulders down. Take some deep breaths and take a minute to feel the energy of everybody joining in this. We are love. We are light. And we have a power to make our wishes manifest that evil fears. But the universe celebrates that we humans, humanity, are learning how to make things manifest. Are learning that the biggest lesson of all is love. And from that love comes light. Anybody else got goosebumps? I do. Okay, our intentions during this meditation is that all of us gathered here, either now or at some point in the future, sending that energy back, will combine our energy in love and light and share our positive intentions and meditative focus. Our focus this month is on justice, as I mentioned, but any positive intention that's either expressed in the comments, in your hearts, or during the meditation is welcome. Okay? Our other intention is that the energy we give in love and light during this meditation be bestowed in equal measure right back at us, those who give it. So we all leave here feeling our Creator's love. The pride Source has that we are learning and growing and taking footsteps, even if they're baby steps, towards what the original plan for us as humans and growing souls was. Okay? And I want everybody to leave here knowing that our meditation has made a positive impact in our world, in our reality. May our personal reserves and resources of love and light be filled even faster than we give them out, so that we can continue to spread love and light with no personal depletion of our essential energy and love. Okay. Now I'm getting ready to start into some of the specifics that we'd like to make manifest or that we're meditating on. If I mention one that doesn't resonate with you, just bow out of that personal intention. I don't think I've got any that are controversial. But as always, we are creatures of free will. So if what I say, and I'll say each one twice, doesn't resonate with you, just sit through and wait for the next one, okay? All right. Number one, we meditate and intention and send positive energy to make manifest a world where justice is fully and as publicly as possible served for those who have harmed children. We make manifest a world where children are treasured, welcomed, valued, safe, and cherished. One more time, and you can join with me if you want to. We make manifest a world where justice is fully and as publicly as possible served for those who have harmed children. We make manifest a world where children are treasured, welcomed, valued, safe, and cherished. Next one. We make manifest a world where justice is fully and as publicly as possible served for those who have enslaved humanity, diverted us from our loving Creator's intended path of growth and love, and tampered with our DNA without our informed and explicit individual consent. One more time, and I'll go slow so you can join me if you want to. We make manifest a world where justice is fully and as publicly as possible served for those who have enslaved humanity, diverted us from our loving Creator's intended path of growth and love, and tampered with our DNA without our informed and explicit individual consent. Next one. We make manifest a world where justice is fully and as publicly as possible served to the mainstream media for their lies, censorship, and fear-mongering. One more time, slowly, so you can join me if you want to. We make manifest a world where justice is fully and as publicly as possible served to the mainstream media for their lies, censorship, and fear-mongering. Next one. We make manifest a world where justice is as fully and as publicly as possible served for the medical crimes humanity has been subjected to, especially in recent years. I'm going to add a word on the repeat and say deliberate. There is a chance that people have been hoodwinked into thinking that they are doing the best for us. So we're going to put deliberate in our word on the repeat. We make manifest a world where justice is fully and as publicly as possible served for deliberate medical crimes humanity has been subjected to, especially in recent years. We make manifest a world where any ET who has not had benevolent intent and actions faces justice and immediate removal from our world. One more time, join me if you'd like. We make manifest a world where any ET who has not had benevolent intent and actions faces justice and immediate removal from our world. I'd like to give some thanks for justice we've seen. Some of it goes back a little ways. Okay? I want to thank Source, our loving Creator, for the justice we could see in the action taken when the Georgia Guidestones were destroyed and removed. So again, I give thanks for the justice that was seen with the Georgia Guidestones' destruction and removal. I thank Source, our loving Creator, that the London Bridge event finally happened. One more time. I thank Source, our loving Creator, that the London Bridge event finally happened. Prior to that, I give thanks to the universe, to our loving Creator, to Source, that there are so many elected officials who have resigned. We saw a lot of them in the UK, but there have been others. So I thank our loving Creator, our Source, for the resignation of corrupt and compromised officials. I thank Source and our loving Creator for the removal of No Name from our midst. Now, I'll be going from this to the comments. If you have something you would like to seek justice on, celebrate justice about, or a positive intention, I'll take a few minutes and share those. So feel free now to type if you want to, or just sit quietly and keep thinking about these topics and how justice is our right, our due, and it's okay to not only seek it, to ask it, but to want it to be made manifest immediately and publicly. Thank you, Tess, for the crystal singing bowls. Thank you, everyone, for contributing positive love and energy to this. Okay, Wendy Freeman says, I want justice served for all the children, not revenge, not out of anger, just for all the tortured souls to be at peace. Let love be the medicine, the cure. Let's make this count, beautiful people. Absolutely. We are all in alignment with that. Justice for human trafficking in underground bases. That's from Andrea Marshall. I'd like justice for human trafficking anywhere on our plane of existence. The plants say thank you. Yes, for our world, for justice for our world who's been polluted and poisoned and mistreated. Okay, doctor it up. His intention is for the balance in divine proportion for justice and forgiveness where it is appropriate. That's good, doctor. That's why last month we focused on forgiveness, because that comes before justice. Because if you've forgiven, then you can seek justice and not revenge. Greg E. says justice in the restoration of all that has been stolen in the form of taxation, interest, and inflation. Justice for the freedom trekkers, for families to survive. Ask that those who are fear-mongering about nuclear conflict, that it simply be that and not be manifested anyway. Thank you, Melinda, for sending love, light, and strength to our white hats and higher dimensional helpers. Amen on that. Justice for those who've lost jobs and income. For all the unnecessary harm to innocent animals, may justice be served. Justice of the innocent. Nature untouched and left alone. Justice for all affected by false flag events. Okay. For full disclosure of everything, we deserve to know the truth about ourselves, our true history, and for nothing to be held back from us. Amen. Don't decide what we can handle. You'd be surprised. Darby says, thanking our loving spirit creator for all the strong people working for the good of all humans. Kathy Elton, justice for all those pushing the jabs. That was part of that medical accountability we prayed for. Okay. Justice for animals who are mistreated. Debbie L., we thank Source for bringing med beds and healing modalities to the forefront. Yes, may hidden technologies that are beneficial be made freely available to all and quickly. Love, light, and healing for the world. From Noreen. Heidi, I ask justice for all the people in old homes. Greggy, justice for anyone who has ever harmed any living thing or done any damage to property of any form, especially if they've had no remorse, no turning from it. Okay. For those in the healing arts, that they truly, truly seek to be healers. Okay, Trans Grammy, we are ready with open arms for those who will know the coming information. We will heal together, and then we will grow together, and we will love together, and we will ascend as spiritual beings to a degree no one even dares hope for. Rebecca, justice for all of us that rose above human sellout, enforced maliciously by those influenced or deceived by dark. Wendy Gardner, clear skies and clean water, you're called forth. Yes, may our earth be healed. I want to thank everyone for participating in our meditation today. I'm going to keep the stream going for about 5 more minutes. I have asked for a live chat replay to be enabled, but last month it took several days for it to show up, but it will. So while the live stream is going, you're welcome to put your positive intentions in the chat. And even after it's done, you can put them in the comments. People do read them, meditate on them, and join us in intention on those items. I thank all of us who chose to be here in this meditation and on this planet, awake and doing our own small parts to help humanity, to pray for the world. I thank you. It hasn't been easy. And we've suffered a lot because we were born into this world without our memories. So we stumbled and we faltered and we were hurt. And sometimes people sensed the light in us and attacked for it. Thank you, everyone, for being survivors, for being warriors, for surviving, to be here at this time, in this moment, joined in purpose and in love for our world and for humanity. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I'm so glad we found one another, even if it's just here via technology. Thank you, everyone. Tess Castro. Yeah, we are doing the best that we can. What we do is rooted in love and compassion, with eyes as wide awake and open as we can possibly manage at this time with what we have at our disposal. Humanity is worth fighting for, and our children deserve a different world. I hope history is written accurately, and it's almost unbelievable to those who read about it. What we lived through, what we were told was normal, how up was down, wrong was right. I hope it just seems impossible, and because it seems impossible, it's never allowed to happen again. Thank you, beautiful souls, for being part of this. Okay, I'm going to count down slowly from 10 to give you time to finish whatever you might be typing, and then I'll end the stream. If that's not sufficient time, remember there will be a comment section under this meditation, and you are welcome to add items to it then. Make sure it's positive, because what we ask for in positivity is protected and magnified. So the stream will be ending in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, everyone go forth, smile, feel the love, and know that you made a difference. We've been heard. Bye.